EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here we go. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Escaping the pressure right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. They can change the momentum in a big way.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 34 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That's good for 28 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And some room to maneuver. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff. And when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Microphone on.
Let me go to game chat, bro. This nigga trash.
With this defense,
Nigga, you
in a
trash,
sense, they've been
nigga.
AWOL on this drive so far.
Turn your fucking
3
mic on,
plays,
nigga.
3
You fucking
first downs
trash,
given
nigga.
up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
6-0 our score after 1.
I ain't studying, nigga. Trash, nigga. Cause I said so, nigga.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Get me out of there.
And that went too far in front.
Damn.
Reel it in. It's incomplete. Now it's Burrow. Got a man.
That's a
open. It's
fucking
Chase.
dot.
And he's got
Nigga.
another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16.
My God.
Inside
Touchdown.
the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
It's a touchdown.
That's to
Nigga,
Chase. He's
you're
got
trash.
touchdown Cincinnati.
Trash, nigga.
Are an extra point away from capturing
Trash.
the lead.
Nigga not good at the game. What the fuck wrong with that nigga, man?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. They take the lead here at 7-6. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send
I'm gonna
this
get in this
one
little
away.
nigga head real quick, man. Come here.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Ooh.
He cannot get this out to the 25-yard
I'm gonna kill this nigga, bro.
23.
I'm gonna beat this nigga while I roll the wood, cause I'm him. I'm Himothy.
1st down Miami as they get set to
I'm a
start
real
the
God's
drive.
demon, nigga. When you say God's God, nigga, you think of me, nigga.
Remember the offense scored a touchdown on their last
When
drive.
anybody,
They can repeat
when
that
anybody
Dolphins
say,
defense.
when anybody say,
Frustrated after giving
I need
up
some
last
guys,
time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
It's me,
Because you know
and I don't even sell
motivated.
weed.
They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
Oh.
To me, it just comes down to
come
who
here.
can execute better. And
Oh,
which
that's
side
a
can
pick.
step up and assert its will over the other.
Damn, bro.
21 yards.
Love the play call.
Nigga talking high, huh?
Design. You got 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for
I'm
just a split
here.
second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they sent the power set out.
He needs
man
he need that pressure.
on the football, but that time, too many men
He needs
didn't
some of
get
that
moved in the box
pressure.
defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tua. Throw left side is complete
Bro,
on
what
the
the fuck you
diving
play?
effort. So 8 yards on the completion there. And
Come
it
on,
brings
dog.
up
Come on,
4th
dog.
down now.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
They'll need
Come on,
5
dog.
on this play to move the sticks. Tua sets up to pass it. On the screen, this is Edmonds. He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash.
Nigga, are you kicking field goals?
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would.
This nigga kicking field goals, bro. What the fuck?
It just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Damn, bro. Throw the ball away. Time out.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That nigga is running cover 1, bro. Do you know what I do to that? Come on now.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and
Little bro running cover 1.
from the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Dot.
To the right side and complete to
Come on.
Hurst. Now another
Little nigga suck.
four by the offense.
That nigga said that's what I gotta do to take the lead.
Step
his ass up,
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the
Fucking
first
suck at the
down.
game, bro.
On
Shit.
3rd down, Burrow.
Oh, good incompletion.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. Here's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh no, come on, bro. That's where it was.
Certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
You know what, bro? Let me just get field goal range on this fuck nigga. I'm gonna take her one later.
In the 2nd quarter. Burrow on play action. And this is
Fuck.
incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to come back today. And there's that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a
Look at this nigga, bro.
Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second.
Trash. Trash. That's what you get for kicking the fucking field goal, nigga. Puss ass boy. Puss ass boy. Nigga kick the field goal. Nigga kick the field goal. Kick the field goal. Kick the field goal. Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Fucking trash. So put that up. That bitch ass up. Trash, nigga. Playing with your I ain't even been running the ball, nigga. I've been dodging your bitch ass up.
They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
I ain't even been running the ball, bro. And I still got 3 rushes from 33. Like, you fucking trash.
It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Burrow will throw. Dumps it
Fuck off me, nigga.
Touchdown.
Trash, nigga.
Joe Mixon.
That's what I had to do to get the lead. Shut your whole ass up, nigga. Fucking score the fucking ball, nigga. Score the fucking ball, nigga. Score the fucking ball, nigga. I suck, but you kicked the field goal. And you're losing. Okay, buddy. Shut your whole ass up, nigga. Score the ball, then talk. Score the ball, then talk. Score the ball, then talk. I was up when I kicked the field goal. You sound like a fucking dork, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Score the fucking ball, nigga. You're better than me, but you're losing. Make that make sense. Alright. Exactly. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Nigga, you suck. Nigga, scoreboard. Scoreboard. Alright. I thought so. I thought so.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Work every day, nigga. Get off my dick.
Now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I just bought this on Thursday. What are you talking about? I just bought this on Thursday. What are you talking about? And I just started playing this Saturday. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck off my dick, nigga. I touch more money than you, and I'm still better than you at the game, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. You're losing at everything right now, nigga.
You could turn it over and hurt your team.
Definitely.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
I don't gotta beat you in nothing else, nigga. I'm winning right now.
So they're left with a 3rd and 3. coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And what?
Off of play action, Tagovailoa sliding out of the pocket. He is going to find Hill here.
I already graduated, and I still do your ass up. Ain't played football in a year. Graduated already, and I still do your ass up.
Quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
I guess.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out near midfield
Scoreboard.
at the 49. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Houston.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively,
Nigga, you want to talk about real life, nigga? I'm talking about the game, nigga. You and your feelings and shit. The fuck?
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep
talking about real life and shit, nigga. Ain't nobody worried about that shit, nigga. Now you and your feelings should I kick the onside kick, oh ass nigga.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Third catch for
I did that because I knew I was gonna get it, dumbass.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with
I guess.
more after
Scoreboard.
this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Scoreboard.
From the 34
You ain't
now,
finna win
here's
anyway,
first
bro.
and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Steps away.
Come here.
And he'll just get rid of it.
A momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas.
I'm using
They're
it,
trying to
nigga. I
get a
just clicked
small
on.
stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd down, Gaskin. 7 yards on the pickup there. Now they've got it 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brought you there.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Once again, it's Gaskin. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
You're not about to win, bro.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken just shy of the 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
The LSU connection, Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is a 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Mixing up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Mixon on the toss right. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Gets past one man. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. A potential field goal if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Excellent play there on 3rd down, give him 25 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
To throw, Burrow.
Rolling to his left.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also,
Thanks.
Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win. But they can't celebrate just
Shit,
yet.
caught that hell, nigga. You fucking trash, nigga. Get the fuck off the game. Delete this shit. Don't play nobody else on this hoe, alright? Just delete this hoe and just delete your whole PlayStation account after this shit. That shit trash.
After the
nigga.
touchdown, McPherson on
It
to
fucking
kick this
trash,
one away.
nigga. It fucking trash, nigga. Shut up, nigga. You wasting my time. Just leave the game already, bro. Next opponent, nigga. Fucking trash, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga. This nigga trash, bro. Ah, what the fuck? That nigga dookie water, bro. This nigga is dookie water, bro. Well, no, nigga, we running. Formation. Running prevent, nigga, what?
First down
Nigga, you
Miami
not
as they get
scoring,
set to
nigga.
start the drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're
Ah,
trailing
that
in this ballgame. And they've been
nigga
on the sideline for a while.
trash.
They didn't score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come away.
Get off my field, bro.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, that
Hey,
one
hey,
was
hey,
in the
shut
air
up.
for an ag.
I'm sorry, bro.
Wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, It's an easy interception.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Dude.
One final try for Tagovailoa. This to possibly force OT. Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Fuck off the field, bitch.
Get the turnover to seal. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight.
Damn, bro, you see how I be doing niggas online, bro?
They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game? Big time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
What is the Texans' score?
Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, 612-911. Mine on the riches, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we went on the ride nobody with. We're the ones who started with it. Translation: Yanni had to buy Yanni at Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit.
Pride of my people already. Them I see Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cuts here. We need my DNA, baby, falling for before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. Boy, that they gonna know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only got money bags and I don't really wanna be famous. Crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get Swayze. I just got off of the jet and I cry. My I went in a
alhamdulillah. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Sharek, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Uju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't Kevin, I'm soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO.
Oh yeah. Houston Texans. Oh yeah. Houston Texans. Oh yeah. Houston Texans. Oh yeah, Pierce. Oh yeah, Pierce. That's why I got him on my fantasy team, cause he's a goat. That nigga be eating, boy.
Life Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Giants. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
It's Barkley on the counter, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Jones. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down and 3. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted.
Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early.
This
they
nigga,
don't
bro.
panic. They don't compound this problem. They've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Play action with Burrow. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Darnay Holmes just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow, he'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow looking to pass. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. It's Burrow. And he's going to be brought down.
Why is he not fucking throwing the ball? This nigga's just fucking blitzing me all the time.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Throwing Jones. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Jones throw brought in by Bellinger. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Tay Crowder. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Inside handoff to Mixon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He will find his man Chase complete. He'll get it inside the 20, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Giants are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
When a ball's tipped in the air and falls incomplete, sometimes it's almost insignificant. But not in this game because 3 interceptions have already been thrown. So when this one got tipped in the air, you just had to wonder, could this be the 4th? Instead, it falls incomplete, and the guys on offense breathe a sigh of relief.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive. But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Again, it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. kicks out to Chase. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Mixon will try the right side, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. On third down, Mixon. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He dumps it off to Barkley. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 50 yards on the ground for him now, 9 carries. A long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Barkley will score. Touchdown, New York. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Gano for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Jinkies. Jinkies.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bengals drive about to get going. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Finding Boyd along the sideline. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Azeez Ojulari pushing in and dropping him. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Burrow. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And he returns this to the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
To throw is Jones.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Jones.
Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Here's Jones.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Now Burrow.
That's complete to Chase, and he's out right at the 25. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Fourth down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he will have the conversion on fourth down. He's out of bounds as well to keep their hopes alive.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Throwing, Burrow. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go. To throw, Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big
I had to
one
throw
here
to
in
the
a tie-ball
sideline,
game in
but
the
I don't got no
fourth quarter.
fucking
And Brandon, when
time.
games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes.
Smash
Back in Tennessee, Coach Majors say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
On the move to his left.
Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley.
And got his man complete.
And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And not much room to speak of. We'll get about 3 up to the 41. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Burrow on play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Oh, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And he'll take it across.
I'm gonna kick a field goal, bro.
48-yard line.
Bro, I stay losing my fucking field goals, dog. This is annoying.
And now, Charles, they're already knocking on the door with a short field. Remember, all they need is 3 points to win this game.
And that thinking just can't limit them on offense. The playbook should still be wide open. Get a first down, maybe 2. Do it safely. Nice throws that your quarterback can make. Nice runs that your running backs like. But make sure you get yourself into position and let your kicker have at it.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now it's Jones' turn in overtime. And he'll be brought down.
Oh, why is he, bro?
He did not have a catch to that moment. Pretty good time for his first one, though, here in OT.
I would agree with that. And just think about how they had to cycle through all the play sheets, right? Tried to find ways to get a lot of people the football. In this case, as you said, he hadn't had a catch all game. Now they find him in a key moment. Really well done.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 104 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. And Barkley will try to punch it in.